Hi there everybody. Thank you so much for joining me for just this quick winding down full body workout. So go ahead and let's get going with a nice boxer shuffle. Nothing too intense this evening. Or if it's morning time, that's perfectly fine too. Great way to start the day, get the blood flowing. So I want to start today's workout with just a positive thought, kind of setting an intention. Act as if what you do makes a difference, because it does. And it really does. Everything you do, everyone you interact with, you have the power to send positive ripple effects throughout the universe. So I just want you to think on that positive note as we get going with this real quick workout here. Be proud of yourself for showing up here today, and let's get going. All right, just some really light side punches here. I'm shifting my hip out to the side, not punching too hard, just getting the waist warmed up. That's it. You got it. I'm so glad you guys are here with me. Good, let's take it to the other side. Ready? Good, just shifting, sticking that hip out a little bit. It's kind of like a dance move. And honestly, it gets out a little aggression if it was a tough day. That's it. Good, and just take it back to that boxer shuffle for a minute. So we're gonna go side to side here, okay? So you can just watch the first one if you wanna always demonstrate it. So we're side shuffling. I'm gonna push across, come back, push over. Side shuffle, push across, back, over. So we're getting a nice stretch as we do this. Let's get going. Over, over. Side shuffle, cross the chest, over the head. Good. Not going for speed here. Just going for the movement to feel good. To open you up. And again, to wind you down. Good. Now, as you get into it, you can go a little bit deeper, a little bit higher into your shuffle. You take it where you can today. Whew, might feel some cracks coming in. It's good, that means you're waking things up. That's it. Nice long sets here because we're not coming back to a lot of these moves. Good, take it back to the boxer shuffle. This is the one move we'll come back to. And let's take it to those light punches again. That's it. And go ahead and look at your fist as you punch it out to the side. And focus. Focus on your punch. Don't let your mind go anywhere else. Be here, be now, be in your body. 2, 1, let's take it to the other side. That's it. And squeeze the abs. So you're just lightly bringing that belly button into the back of your spine. Good. And take it back to just that boxer shuffle. So this one, we're gonna open up the arms a little bit. Go ahead and do a few arm circles with me forwards. Now what we're gonna do is take that arm circle and we're gonna go down to the floor. So watch me once. Down, take it back up, and down with the other foot in front, okay? It's gonna feel a little bit funny at first, but it's a nice elevation change, and it's really gonna open up that chest. So we're gonna circle forwards, drop down, take it back, and right down with your other leg in front. Let's get it going here. Good. You don't have to be right on rhythm with me. Again, not meant to be anything crazy this evening. Just a nice little routine to be good to your body. Should be good to yourself every day. And I'm proud of you for showing up. That means you could have gone for that glass of red wine, but instead you're here, moving. It's awesome. That's what I like to see. That's it, just a few more here. Just lightly getting the breath going. That's it, should feel that chest opening. Also, last two. Good. Take it back to that boxer shuffle. Let's take it to our light punches again. Focus on the punch. Bringing that hip out. As your arm goes out, the hip follows it. Relax. Let's take it to the other side. Good, have some fun with it. Make it into a little dance move. Almost there. Good, now we're gonna wind it down for a second. We're gonna take it to your mat or the floor. You don't need to have a mat for this. We're gonna do some inchworms, okay? So we're gonna start with the arms up tall. We're gonna roll down, and we're gonna walk all the way out into a plank position here. Hey, I said full body still, didn't I? Go ahead and bring one foot up to the outside of your hand for a really nice deep lunge and a stretch right back here in your hamstring. Good, just hold that. Try to keep your chest open the best that you can. Good, and then what you're gonna do is take your right hand, shift your foot to the inside, drop your back knee down. You can even point that toe behind you, and we're gonna go ahead and open the chest up. And eyes looking up to the ceiling. Just arch back the best that you can. Take some nice deep breaths. Relax those shoulders. Those shoulders tend to get really tense throughout the day. Big inhale, big exhale. Good. Float those hands back down to the floor. We're gonna lift that knee back up. You can bring your hand back to the inside of your foot. Let's go back to our plank. We've got 5 push-ups here. You've got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the plank position here. You've got it solid. Let's bring the opposite leg to the outside of your hand. Getting that other side. Good. You might notice that one side is a little bit tighter than the other side. Perfectly normal. Good. Feel that tension in your shoulders that's probably building up. Try to soften it a little bit. Let some of that pressure go. Good. Now go ahead and take that inside hand. You're going to take it to the outside. Shift that foot towards your midline. Drop the back leg. Point that back toe behind you. And let's shift into a deeper lunge here. Arching backwards. Shifting your eyes up towards the ceiling, up towards your hands. And hold. Softening the shoulders. Let your traps behind you, let the scapula, your shoulders just kind of drop down on your back. Good. It's been a long day for me too. Notice, might have trouble putting sentences together, but you guys see what I'm doing. Take some nice deep inhales and exhales here. One more time. Good, and float the hands down to the floor again. Go ahead and shift that hand back to the inside so your foot is on the outside of your hand. And we're gonna pop that back leg back up. Bring both feet behind you. We have 5 more push-ups here. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Holding that nice plank position. Now, as we walk our hands back towards our feet, you can go ahead and shift your feet apart a little bit. We're going to drive our heels down to the floor. Drive them down. Good. Slowly roll it up. Your head should be the last thing to lift up. Beautiful. Take it back to that boxer shuffle. That's it. This is kind of our grounding move today, just a really nice little shuffle. And let's take it one more time for those punches here. Good. Nice and soft. Pop the hip out. Keeping the core engaged. Should feel it a little extra now that we just worked it out a little bit. Good. And let's do one more time to the other side. You might find after this that you're actually energized to do more. And that's when it's a great time to go for a walk, pop on another video, do this video again, or just do some light stretches, whatever feels good for you. 2, 1, that's it. Okay, we're gonna stop just for a second here. Again, you can watch me first, I'll demonstrate. So, if you know yoga, you know triangle pose. So we're gonna do a little variation of that. What we're gonna do is take one leg, point it out towards the wall, okay? Your other foot is straight forwards, arms are out, try to keep them at shoulder level. We're gonna go ahead and bend that knee forwards, come back. Now keeping the leg straight, I'm gonna shift down, reaching my hand towards the floor, reaching my opposite arm up towards the ceiling. Now we're gonna do that back and forth with a nice little rhythm. Now, this one can make you a little bit off balance, so take your time. You don't have to go at the pace I'm going. You want it a little bit slower, that's perfectly fine. Good. Remember, we're doing a little bit of longer sets than usual here, just because this is so quick. Still want you to get the benefit of these exercises. Good, each time, trying to bend a little bit deeper, stretch a little bit more here, without letting that knee go over your foot. Good, on this last one, we're going to hold here, just hold. I'm looking out at my fingertips, softening the shoulders, softening the chest, and go ahead and straighten that front leg. You can shift your feet a little closer together if you need to. And let's go down here and just hold this nice stretch. I'm looking up towards my fingertips here. Feeling a nice stretch on the inner thigh. Beautiful, and slowly come up. We're just gonna shift and do that same exact series on the other side. So now the opposite foot is pointing forwards. Okay, my left foot is pointing towards the wall. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna bend, come back up straight, shift down to your triangle. Good, once you've got the hang of it, jump in with me to make that a little more rhythmic. Again, be aware of your balance. I'm sure you guys are doing great. I know that you are. This might be a late routine, but I still feel my heart pumping. That's it. Good. Remember, you're trying to go a little bit deeper and stretch a little deeper on each time. It's kind of the benefit of doing these stretches a little more dynamically. Really gets the muscles and the joints warmed up nicely and cooled down for winding down for the evening. That's it. On this last one, we're going to go ahead and hold. Hold it here, abs are engaged. I'm looking out towards my fingertips and I'm softening. A lot of exercise is kind of becoming aware of what your muscles and what your body is doing. Good, nice inhale and exhale. Last one. Good, shift the feet in a little bit closer if you need to, and let's drop down and let's hold here. You might even feel your shoulder burning a little bit. That's okay. Especially after those planks. And while we're holding here, just thinking about that quote that we started with. Take pride in what you do. Even if you're not exactly where you want to be in life just yet, take pride in it. One day you're going to look back and you're going to be proud of what you did. We all have to start somewhere. We all have a journey. It's all part of it. Beautiful. Okay, both feet are facing forwards now. We're gonna go ahead and lunge side to side, reaching the opposite arm up. Go ahead and try to look at that hand as you reach it towards the ceiling. Get a nice rotation going. That's it. Getting a little bit deeper into the inner thighs. Good, now go ahead and just put your hands on your hips. Keep going with that motion, shoulders rolled back. Really pushing your booty behind you here. We don't want knees going over the feet. Good, nice and rhythmic motions. That's it. Weight is going back on that heel, on those heels. Abs engaged. That's it. Now bring it back up. And what we're going to do here is we're going to sway. Good, I'm just rocking side to side. And I'm going really light with those arms. Really light with it. Good, notice how I'm going down and then up. Still has a nice rhythm. Still working those legs. Good, it's a nice deep sumo squat that we're kind of passing through here. And then you're just going to hold and keep that sway going. Good, don't pay too much attention to the legs. This can be kind of like what feels good for you. Some people, it might feel a little bit better just keep the legs not bending. That's perfectly fine too. When I was pregnant, I had to do this all the time and it felt great. Do what works for you. I'm gonna go back to legs for just a minute. I'm just shifting side to side, letting all the tension go from the day. Good. And then we're gonna take it back up. I'm gonna rotate sideways so you can see me. I'm gonna bring my arms up and I'm gonna go to that body wave that we did before. So I'm gonna roll myself down, touching the toes, bend the knees a little bit if you need to. Drop the head down. Really let the tension out here. Shimmy and shake. Shake your knees, whatever you need to do. But really hang there for a second. That's traction, like gravity. Just be traction on your back. The weight of your arms and your head will kind of pull you down, soften your upper back. Take a moment here just to breathe, just to be grateful. Grateful that you can be here doing this right now. And with your head staying down, we're going to slowly, from the bottom of the spine, start to roll ourselves back up. Stacking the spine one by one. I'm hanging those shoulders down and letting them droop. Slowly rocking up. The last thing to roll back are those shoulders and then that head. Good, let's go ahead and bring those arms all the way up. Intertwine your fingers. Rotate the palms up towards the ceiling. Take a nice deep breath. Stretch to the side here, open up the rib cage. Same thing to the other side. Beautiful. Give yourself a hug just to open up those upper shoulders one more time. They need it. And thank you so much for doing this very quick kind of cardio flow, full body workout with me just to wind down for the evening. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day or your evening, and come back again here real soon. We have much more coming.